You're around young people a lot, and so I think you know what I'm talking about when I talk about the fact that people like Art Blakey had a real sense of trying to communicate with an audience, had a real sense of what an audience needed and trying to give an audience what they needed. I mean, he used to talk about the fact that he knew that his audience was there to wipe away the dust of everyday life
That's
with
right.
this music. And so there was that sense of giving to the audience, sense of communicating with the audience. You know, I see far too many young people who don't feel an obligation, first off, don't feel an obligation to communicate with an audience, don't feel the need to introduce and talk about what they're going to play, don't really feel the need to connect, truly connect with an audience the way people from Art Blakey's school connected with an audience. What do you say to your young people that you interact with in education situations about their responsibility to an audience?
Well, this is another lesson I got from art. Every opportunity you get to perform is an invitation. You might say, "Well, I got the gig." Well, no, you asked for the gig and they invited you in. So you're there by invitation. So uh, without the audience, an artist is really nothing. You need an audience, whether they like it, good, bad, or indifferent. But you need that audience to bounce your art off of. And like you said, Willard, to wash away the dust of everyday life. I just love it when people look at their watch when we're getting ready to end our set, and they look at their watch going, "Oh my God, it's been an hour and 20 minutes." They're going, "What? What? You mean it's done?" That when that happens, you've done your job because you're not trying to play down to the audience, but musical has a ancient, ancient cause and an ancient purpose in its life. Music, ancient, and jazz is connected to that ancient purpose, to this, what music is in this world for, is to be an accompaniment to some type of celebration or remembrance or something. Music, that's what music is for. And I think sometimes the young people, when they get the gig, they think that, well, all I need to do is make myself happy. And if we can all go off stage and give everybody a high five, we were great. Meanwhile, people are in the audience taking Advil, going, what's wrong with me? I'm not feeling it. There must be something wrong with me. And it's no. I mean, the beat. I also say sometimes they want to make patting your foot, illegal. What's wrong with patting your foot? I mean that's like a natural thing. It's like when you're about to fall, if you're gonna fall backwards, you start waving your arms a certain way to maintain your balance. There's certain things that don't have to be taught, you know. And it's like I think that when the reaction to music, when it's done in a certain way, not playing down, I'm not talking about just a backbeat dance music, but I'm just talking about the subtleties of swing and melody and drama and all the dynamics and the sincere effort that you're trying to touch somebody. I think that people automatically respond to that without even thinking about it. But I think right now, these young folks, they're and you go through that too. You gotta. I can play fast, and I can play complex, but at the end of the day, melody is here to stay.